So I'll share the rest of it tomorrow, but we'll finish with the wine. So Deuteronomy 18:4, it says, you are to give them the first fruits of your grain and the new wine and the olive oil and the first wool from your shearing of your sheep. You're going to look into that also, because I saw in Revelations, Jesus's hair is like, he looks like the Ancient of Days. It's wool, white wool. So now we're going to look at honey, because honey is mentioned too. So the word of God is sweet, right? Sweet and bitter. And then you have John, who's eating grasshoppers or locusts with honey. So 2 Chronicles 31:5, which I highlighted that we need to read the whole chapter. But as soon as the order went out, the Israelites generally gave the first fruits of their grain and new wine, olive oil, and honey, and all that the field produced. They brought a great amount and a little tithe of everything. So they gave back, and we're going to look at that really quick. 2 Chronicles 31 says, when all this had ended, the Israelites who were there went out to the towns of Judah and smashed the sacred stones and cut down the Asher poles, which is all over the world. I will point these things out in the future. They destroyed the high places and the altars throughout Judah and Benjamin and in Ur and Mansai. After they had destroyed all of them, the Israelites returned to their own towns and their own property. Hezekiah assigned the priests and the Levites of divisions, each of them according to their duties as Levite priests, to offer burnt offerings and fellowship offerings, to minister and to give thanks and to sing praises at the gates of the Lord's dwelling. The king's contribution from his own possessions for the morning and the evening burnt offerings, and for the burnt offerings on the Sabbaths, at the new moons, and at the appointed festivals, as it was written in the law of the Lord. He ordered the people living in Jerusalem to give the portion due to the priests and the Levites so that they could devote themselves to the law of the Lord. As soon as the order went out, the Israelites generously gave them the first fruits of their offering, the new wine, the olive oil, the honey, and all that the field produced. And they brought a great amount, a tithe of everything. And the people of Israel and Judah lived in the towns of Judah also brought a tithe